I make over $2 million a year by spending $200 a day on meta ads. Here's how it works. So I have a meta ad campaign, which is a simple campaign with one ad set where I have 4 to 6 creatives within that ad set. And they are all image ads with 4 to 6 lines of text. I don't do any video. I don't do anything crazy creative. I just have images with text. And what's most important is obviously that text, which is what I call the angle. So the angles that I use are not angles like if you're struggling to grow your revenue or if you're stuck at a plateau in your business and stuff like that, because that attracts broke businesses that cannot actually afford your services because you're struggling to scale. Instead, I'm looking for those types of businesses that are actively growing, actively scaling, where I can plug in and help them scale even more. So the angle that works really well for me is telling people if you're thinking about hiring a new salesperson or if you're hiring a new salesperson for your business, I can fill their calendar and help you scale with that, because those people are already making an investment in hiring a new salesperson. And so they will need more volume, and that's where I can obviously come in. So the people that are interested, they click, and what opens is a Meta lead form. I don't send them to an opt-in page. I don't send them anywhere off of Meta. What opens is one of those, lead forms that you're still on Facebook or still on Instagram, but you're filling in your information. The reason I use these is because even with a very limited low spend per day, what I can do is I can collect a ton and tremendous amounts of information about people, because Meta measures and tracks absolutely everything you do. What time you spent answering each questions, what data you put in, if you leave the lead form, whatever you do, everything is measured and taken into account for optimization of the campaign. In comparison, if you send people to an opt-in page, what's going to happen is that you can only collect, their name, email, and phone number, and that's all of the conversion data that you can send back. And so that's one of the main reasons that you might be struggling with optimizing your campaigns and why you're still stuck. But anyways, from that lead form, I send people to a booking page. Now, what I found is that about half of my sales calls get booked automatically by people who self-book on the booking page, and around the remaining half get booked by setters that actively call the leads in our pipeline and get them qualified and booked for a call. Anyway, all of those people come to a call booked, and once they book a call and we send them the calendar invite, we give them a pre-call nurture sequence. Now, that's extremely simple. We give them a 5 to 8 minute back-end VSL video where they can see exactly what the service is like, exactly what they can expect on the call, and I walk them through the investment and the math that they can expect if they decide to work with me. From that, they show up qualified to a discovery call and already interested in what I have to offer. On that discovery call, it's not really a discovery call, it's more an evaluation call where I understand the core numbers about their business that then allow me to build a business case and a proposal that can show them worst case and best case scenario about working with me and how much they would need to invest to do it. From that, I show them that proposal on a sales call, and on average, I close 35% of those sales calls into a deal. And one person on average stays with me for 11 months and pays me 80 to 90K. That's my average client LTV. And it cost me around $200 a day times 30, $6,000 a month. With all of the numbers I showed you, I close about 2 clients on a monthly basis. And so that is exactly how my business makes $2 million a year with $200 a day in ad spend.